Hello and welcome to our Spending Time Together with Messages from Spirit, who I'm blessed to share are open for us, for all of us. So I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this week's vibrational energy reading is for Monday, September the 28th through to Sunday, October the 4th, 2020. And as always, I'm using the vibrational energy oracle decks. That's the vibrational Earth Children deck. Oops, sorry. Wobbly stand here, the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck, and of course the I Am Sacred Affirmation deck. Yes, we're hopping into October, which is a little bit concerning because this year is really spinning past. So this week the focus, as always, is upon us in the art of creation. More so than any other time in our history thus far, we are reminded to take care of ourselves. And not just the physical form that coats us in this incarnation, but our spiritual being. Every step of the way, we can, if we choose, create our own problems and limitations. We willingly place them upon ourselves in such a way that we can become stuck, or as I sometimes put it, chained to our inner concerns, whether real or perceived, and we stay there, like being inside a prison, looking out through the bars to an outer world. And the more that we reside there, live there, the more the anxiety builds within us. We create inner worries, fears, mentally playing with concepts. Yes, and the more that happens, the harder it becomes to break free from the shackles that bind us. The art of self-creation, because it's an art, it is a skill. And yes, you have to be open and ready to perceive it as it is. This is to hone that forgotten talent. It's in here, we've forgotten about it, that is in every single soul. It is stepping into our own spiritual and vibrational awareness, reconnecting to ourselves, reconnecting to our heart chakra. And from that light that is lit, then it runs very quickly, connecting all the other elements, chakras within you. It's like, you know, when the light goes on, it's like it creates this brilliance, and then it's like everything else gets lit up because of it. This acute awareness begins, and yes, expands, and we become part of the whole again. Mind, body, and soul all working in unison. Collaboration, if you like. The art of self-creation is about remembering that we all have that talent within us. Yeah, remembering. And we are able to create the divine journey. I'm so excited about this week because of the information and the way it was given to me, as I always am. So when we're able to create the divine journey we choose, and as you know, all of you that are watching, there is no easy button to fix things. It's just like a diet. You have to make the commitment. You have to work on it every single day. And if you fall off the wagon, so to speak, jump back right on, grab the reins. Taking charge of you, because you, not me, you are the most important being for you and to you. Let me emphasize that again, please. You are the most important being for you and to you. Hope you got it. Don't want to be standing in judgment. I want to emphasize the belief in you, because as I share, belief is this inner knowing. And when we connect, we listen, we observe and respond, and that sense of consciousness, awareness grows. And yes, the monsters from time to time will rise up from within with the perception that we know better, that is the unknown, stay where you are. But every day in every way, as you step into your own inner creation, so you grow significantly, because what was then is not where you are now. Okay, you got that? Or where you will be in the future. That's really important, where you will be in the future. Within you lies unlimited, limitless harmony. You will acknowledge and embrace unconditional love by watching the past fade away. Can you imagine that? You create unconditional love by letting go of what you held on to. This is how we accept and move forward. One thing I do share on a regular basis is when we let go of something that we no longer need or want in our life, we do it with sincere gratitude. Just like that favorite sweater that no longer fits you or has got a bit tatty and worn, we cherish all the times we got to wear it. And we pull upon the great memories that that created while we were wearing it. And yes, the mundane or not so great really don't seem to even come into the equation. So treat that part of your life that you are releasing like that favorite sweater. It served a purpose when you needed it. Now you're ready to go out there and find something new that will work for you right now. And yes, maybe along the way you will try on infinite sweaters that will work for a while, and then you let them go, because as you shift and change, your spiritual awareness becomes more elevated. And I'm not talking about you being up high on a pedestal here so nobody can reach you. I'm talking about how you feel within yourself, because you are not separated from the divine within you. You're totally connected to it. On that journey of your creation, your mind, body and soul, you the one that truly steps into this new and exciting awareness. You will create your enlightenment. Yep, let me state that again. You will create your enlightenment. Because the more you are in your spiritual self, the separation doesn't exist. You know that our soul essence is entitled to be in this state. There's no division, no more inner fights with the self, because you are trusting you, creating and manifesting new perspectives. Can you just imagine that for a moment? You are accepting your own truths, realizing that thought creates everything when we put it into outer motion, action. When this happens, which will occur very quickly because you now have an empty canvas to paint on in your life, you are in the place of knowing awareness. You're setting new intentions, creating new parameters in various creations of being. That's when you know you are more than just your physical body. That knowing that you are more than the ego that comes into balance with you. That knowing your conscious is mindful of what it accepts to be. All of this and more is the art of self-creation, because I don't hold your roadmap within me. Spirit gave it to you a long, long time ago. Yes, it's here in your heart. And if you still don't sense or feel it, I invite you to sit and converse with your inner self and ask why you are not openly accepting that which is yours. Ask that question of yourself. And yes, maybe it'll take a few tries to see within you, but I'm telling you, when you do, be kind to yourself. Know that the timing is always in synchronicity, and move forward loving you and thanking you for the journey thus far. That's very important. Thanking you for the journey thus far. Because this is where we do not say, well, what a waste of time, or I should have done this, or this should have happened, or blah, 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 blah. I have a lot of blah, blah, blahs in my life. I've done it, been there, done that, got the scars. You know that. I've shared that openly with you. So when you are ready to create your own canvas in the art of self-creation, then so be it. But sit a while this week, okay? So let's look at what the cards are going to share in conjunction to what I have just shared with you from Spirit. Because as I always know, and you know, Spirit always choose the right card connected to our conversation. All right, so firstly from the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, I'm going to shuffle the cards, this beautiful blue deck. All right. Oh. I don't know if you saw it, but it sort of flew there. And excuse me a moment while I bend down and pick it up. First of all, I got to scoot my foot across. You can tell that this is all live. Hold on. I'm glad I scooted down. I truly am. Because it's upon a star. This is in perfect synchronicity to the art of self-creation. Because when you wish upon a star, your dreams do come true. This, people, is about the universal vibration, of wishing. And guess what? Just like I shared in this video, it is only set into motion when you're ready. Ready to accept that you deserve whatever your heart desires. Ready to accept them as real. And most of all, ready to accept them into your life. Okay? As I keep sharing, whatever your story that you've been told or you've experienced does not necessarily relate to now. Doesn't. Unless you want to keep it there. You are now stepping into the art of creating the life you want for you. And yes, you will need to be, these will need to be projected outwardly in order to manifest. It's no good saying, I wish for, and not doing anything to put that into motion. So basically, what are you waiting for? That's the bully in me. So next card's coming from our inner child perspective. And although this deck, the Vibrational Earth Children, was created primarily for children 8 years and upwards to play alongside with parents that are playing with their decks, a lot of people are using this for inner child work. And as you will notice in my weekly readings, I also bring that in as an interpretation to the same concept, but from within us, not our adult side. So this, sometimes they're in very childlike essence. And that's what I love about it, because sometimes we need to hear it from a child's perspective. I know when my grandchildren were younger, they would just say something and it's like, oh yeah, how could I be so dumb? So here's, oh, that's the card. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate it. Let's put this here. Oh, it's too funny. Eager Beaver. Yep, I can certainly see where this card fits into everything Spirit has shared today. And of course, I love that our inner child simplifies the concept. So yes, this may seem like a whole new learning for you. Will it take long? Is it worth it? There are possibly thoughts that will rise up inside of you, but it is, as the beaver is showing us here, we have to put in the work. No one else is going to build that dam for us, and if they do, it won't be how you want it or how I want it. So be creative with this. Take the time to create from within. Become inspired and gain the knowledge to empower yourself to create what you want. I love this because there's a little girl up there. She's been raking leaves and she's like, okay, there's still more leaves out there. Why is it I keep raking the leaves and there's more? Because the tree is still shedding them. And this is where sometimes we will get that little shedding happening with us. So don't panic. Inner child is saying, just get on and do the work. Yeah, no more excuses. Is it just do it, as Nike, I think, said. Oops, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. But anyway. So now, card from the I Am Vibrational Affirmation deck. So this will be our affirmation focus for this week based on our inner connection to the art of self-creation. Let me just shuffle the cards. This time I'm going to keep them, whoops, I'm going to keep them over my desk, which, as I've shared before, it's only a small little desk. I need a bigger table. I spread out more. All right, card number 5. I love it. I am the most important vibrational being in my life. And look at that, chest out, arms back, ready to receive, heart open. So we are here for ourselves. Embrace it. No need to say anything more on that card. So the last card is coming from the I Am Sacred Affirmation deck. And this is where I loved working with Aaron Pine, the artist on the first deck, because it was all based on the I am, that concept of connecting with us. Whereas this one, it moved the second stage on to understand and accept the sacredness within us. Oops, I've got a card the wrong way round. Is that the card? No, we can't do it that way. You don't cheat. Okay, one more shuffle and see what comes out. Whoop, there she be. And caught by the wrist of my hand there. Let me just put those there and bring this up here. Yeah, see, all right. Card number 23. I am sacred. My vibration shimmering peace and tranquility around me. When I'm at peace in my vibration, I create a world that is in balance with the universe. And if you look at this one here, pushing out, this one here, sitting open to receive. Look at the way that the triangle is coming straight into the crown. This is the connection to the sacred. It's going up, it's going out, and that's who we are. So all of these 4 cards this week, as always, thank you, Spirit, all come into connection with each other, and they're all for you, for me. All right, Rumi's words that resonate so much with me this week is, there is my body, in it an ocean formed of its glory. All the creation, all the universes, all the galaxies are lost in it. See, just like I said, we've got to go in, search for it, it's there. We just haven't noticed it in a long time. And of course, my lovely dear old friend Wayne Dyer says, you are not stuck where you are unless you decide to be. Ouch! Did you feel that? And it's true. It truly is. You know, when words like this are said, when they're shared, even if they're coming from a friend who may say something to us that it's like, ouch. When you feel that ouch, you know they're touching the rawness that's still within you. So investigate that, play with it, work with it. That's what it's all about. So wishing you all an inspirational week, embracing your true vibrational essence. Blessings, everyone.